that I'm a spiritual lifestyle coach, and I work with tarots and energy healing within my coaching program. I help you to take away the fear and stress and the belief that you are not going to have the life that you want and deserve, because I am living proof that you absolutely can. So that's me kind of in a nutshell. And today's topic I'm really kind of excited to share with you, because my topics, some of them are pre-planned, others I kind of just, I suppose, put it out to the universe, if you want to call it that, and say, come on, I need something to talk about on Thursday. And this one came about because the past couple of days I've been talking to a lot of my clients, and this has kind of come out, as a guidance. And I thought, wow, this is really interesting. And I thought, it's a new twist, but it may be really helpful in understanding how the bigger picture of things work. So hence why I wanted to share it with you. So bear with me. I like to talk in stories because I think it helps to simplify rather than too many airy-fairy words and stuff. So I was talking to my clients and I was helping them to get the clarity of what they wanted in their life, how that vision was going to unfold, how they could manifest it. And this is what the universe shared with me. And it went, okay, so we work. So when I use the word for we, I'm actually in some ways talking as if I'm being guided by the universe. So we work in picture form. Well, not necessarily in picture form, but in destination. So if you give the universe your destination, and that for us translates to, you've heard of law of attraction, you've heard about the vision boarding and stuff like that. So however you use your creativity, I'm very visual, so vision boards are my thing, but some of you may be more regarding journaling, others may be about poetry, painting. It really does not matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I don't even care if you do it via a fashion item or cushions or crocheting. It doesn't matter how you want to translate that to the universe. It's more about you knowing what it is that you want out of your life. So the universe basically works in destination. So I said to my clients, so it's a bit like Google Maps, where you decide you want to go somewhere, but you have no idea of how you're going to get there, what roads you're going to be traveling on or whatever. The universe is going to look at your destination just as Google Map does, and it'll look at where you are currently in your life, and then it'll go, okay, so this is the route that you need to take. Now, unlike Google Maps, the universe doesn't share that with us. So Google Maps, you have it right in front of you, you know you're going to turn right, left, whatever there. Universe doesn't tell you that. What the universe does is basically go, okay, we know that's your destination, we know you are here today, and then what it starts to do is send you little signals on how to get there. Whether you are open to receiving those signals, that is in line with your own growth. And I'm not just talking about the spiritual growth, I'm talking about your inner growth, because it's an inner journey. So for you to get to your destination, it's always about the inner journey. Excuse me. And if you are stalling, resisting, not taking responsibility for that journey, that's when the delays start to happen. That's when the frustrations start to happen. And I've been there so many times, and I'm not saying that I'm not going to be there, sometime in the future, just because I'm kind of getting more awareness of how things are working, because we are all humans, we all have our life lessons, we all have our own trigger points and resistance that we're working through. So there have been times where I've resisted, I've gone, oh no, but I know better, so therefore I'm going to do that, or I've not been open to the signals that the universe has been giving me. So back to the bigger picture. So you've got your destination. Universe knows that that's where you want to go. Universe also knows where you are today. So therefore, what you need to start doing on a daily, consistent basis is taking action. Because even with regards to traveling and Google Maps, you're not going to get to your destination if you're just going to be sitting in your couch and not making any effort to get there. Whether that's getting in your car, whether that's buying airplane tickets, whether that's buying the train ticket, getting to the station, you know, whatever, you still have to make the steps to reach your destination. And it's the same in terms of your life. If you are putting it out there in terms of your intentions and what you want to be creating, then you have to take the actions to getting there and be open to receiving. So always look for those little signals, and those signals aren't, you know, the airy fairy where, oh, well, it might be, but, you know, I'm not a huge believer in that kind of thing. You know, where you have feathers falling down and stuff, and then all of a sudden there's your, you know, light bolt message of, oh my God, that's what I'm meant to be doing and that's where I'm being guided. Those are more kind of reassurances that you're going in the right direction. No, the messages I'm talking about is that you could be surfing, say Facebook, we do that every day. All of a sudden this message pops up, or all of a sudden a coach or somebody you're kind of aware of but not aware of, and then all of a sudden their message really pops out at you and you start reading and you're going, oh, okay, yes, I need to do that. Or maybe it's just a voice in your head, and I'm not talking about, you know, anything too unward, but sometimes we just get that intuition, that gut feeling where we kind of go, oh, okay, maybe I should just do that. So many times this has happened to me in the last year where I could be sitting and, you know, reading an article and stuff, and all of a sudden I'll go, why don't you contact the author and see if they fancy a chat? And I've gone, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden I'm contacting the author and, you know, we're having a chat, and then all of a sudden it transpires I'm going to be doing a podcast, or we're going to be working together, or it's just a friendship that will, you know, be developing. But everything leads on to something else. And because the universe has not shared the roadmap with us, and it never will, it's about trusting your intuition, trusting that gut, that if it feels right, then put yourself forward. And if you're not ready to put yourself forward, then that's absolutely okay. It just basically means you need to do a lot more inner work. So the universe is simple, if that's the way we want to see it, but it's also difficult if that's the way we want to see it. Because remember, when you're going to your destination and you're traveling on the Google map, you're not going to know that there's roadworks going on until you're actually taking that journey. You're not, Google doesn't tell you that, sorry, I'm going to divert you because you could be stuck in traffic for 3 hours. Do you want a faster route? All of those things start to happen when you're actually on your journey. And Google's intention is to ensure that regardless of how tough the journey might have been, how many detours you might have had to take, how much, you know, other things that might have come in the way, car breaking down, getting help, all of that kind of support. Google's aim, and this is the universe's aim as well, is to get you to your destination that you want, and do it in the most respectful, least painful way. If you're facing pain and everything else, that's because there's a lot that you still need to be working on. There's a lot that you need to be shifting within you, because your journey isn't a journey about just creating that wonderful life that you want, but it's also getting rid of the conditions, getting rid of the beliefs and the negativity that we've been carrying with us for so long. So the journey is always about the inner. Everything else is a bonus and a reflection of all of the work that we have done. So I hope this has helped. I hope this has made it a little bit more simpler. Just think of Google Maps. Just think of, that's the destination I want to get to. Yes, I'm not going to 100% know that it's going to be a direct route, but I'm willing to do what I need to do to get there. And know and listen to the guidance, know and listen that you have support, you have people around you. I mean, look at this community, look at all of the guest editors that are there. We are equipped with so much knowledge, experience, expertise, that we can help each and every one of you All you need to do is post out, and one of us will pick that post up and be more than happy to have that chat with you. You are only alone if you choose to be alone. There is a huge community that's out there to help you, and the universe is one of those communities that's out there. So keep manifesting, keep doing the work, keep the clarity of your life and direction and where you want to go. And I'm 100% that if you have the conviction and the will and want to do it, you will get there. I am Ambila Nath. If you have anything you want to want to know more about, not want me to talk about, but want to know more about, then please put it in the comments, because it will save me having to think of a topic, which I do every week. But thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderful week wherever you are, and keep safe and keep well, and